Just got back from Jurassic World Dominion, which is the third part of the trilogy kicked off by Colin Trevorrow. He's had tremendous success with these Jurassic World movies, and I've been tremendously disappointed by each one of them. And this one, I think, is better than the last one, but don't ask me to recount any of the details from the plot of the last one, because I think they thread into this one. There was a lot of nonsensical garbage in the story of this movie, but of course, all of the hype is surrounding the fact that the original cast members, Laura Dern, Sam Neill, and Jeff Goldblum, return and kind of connect the universes, the Jurassic Park universe and the Jurassic World universe. And that was kind of cool. The classic theme music would swell and our cast members would come on screen and they look great and they have interesting characters and they're all phenomenal performers, so they make the most of the scenes that they have and they're fun to watch, absolutely. The rest of the Jurassic World Dominion stuff, though, is really kind of disappointing. There's a lot of really convoluted set pieces where we see action beats where, you know, Chris Pratt's going to get chased by dinosaurs on a motorcycle. There's a rescue of a kid. There's this idea that dinosaurs have permeated throughout the entirety of the planet and humans and other animals are just having to deal with them, which is an interesting concept in theory, but it's not really fully fleshed out or realized. We don't really get a sense of what all that means. And then, of course, there's a nefarious element in here, this new science element that is trying to tamper with nature and affect change for evil gains. And the ringleader of this evil science organization is played by Campbell Scott. And I do have to admit, I like him as an actor. He's fun to watch, and he's fun as a bad guy because he's so muted and understated, but there's stuff boiling up underneath what he's giving out, which I kind of dug. I also enjoyed seeing Dyken Lockman in this movie as well. I'm a fan of hers, and she's making the most out of a paper-thin character that she plays here, but it was cool to see her in Severance, and now to see her in this big film, which I know Universal and every stakeholder involved with the Jurassic dinosaurs is expecting to make tons and tons of money and be seen and placate lots and lots of people. The problem for me, and I've been sort of dancing around this, but the big problem for me is that I just don't care. I don't care about Chris Pratt's character or Bryce Dallas Howard's character. There's a kid in here. I don't care about her. I thought DeWanda Wise was an interesting character, but it's like she came out of a different movie. She's this super pilot that is able to rescue everybody. And it's honestly, there are like a million characters in this movie, and most of them are like, why are you in this thing? It's just like and Trevorrow frames every shot, so we see them all crowded around like it's a class photo, and they're all shocked and scared from a dinosaur. But you paid the ticket price to go and see the dinosaurs as much as the humans are, you know, it's interesting to sprinkle in those names and those characters and the nostalgia and all that stuff. You want to see the dinosaurs, right? You want to be scared by the dinosaurs, and that is where this stupid movie fails again. And it happened in the first Jurassic World and the second Jurassic World, arguably Jurassic Park 3, and in this one as well. I actually like Jurassic Park 2, but nothing holds a candle to Jurassic Park 1. That movie came out in 1993, 30 years ago. And they still can't make dinosaurs look cooler or better. The effects just don't elevate. They don't make the scares any better. It's not juicier. We don't feel... There's nothing new. They have dinosaurs in here, but we've seen every craning up to look at these giant necks and the Earth whale song that they're doing and all that stuff. And also the carnivores facing off against each other. I mean, you could call this, without even seeing it, beat by beat, all of the dinosaur interactions that you're going to get out of this Jurassic World movie. It's like squeezed out of a freaking tube. Here is your Jurassic experience. Put it on your plate and shovel it down your mouth. That's what you're getting out of this. It's the Happy Meal of Jurassic movies. And I was thinking, it's like the disaster films of the 70s, and obviously that's kind of what it's always been echoing and mirroring, and people are always interested in these dystopian end-of-the-world nightmares, and that's presented here. But for God's sake, this is the 6th movie in this franchise, and every time they step up to bat, they make $1 billion. Do something that shocks us again. Is no one capable of coming up with some angles and some scenes and some interesting interactions with these creatures that are still interesting and mesmerizing to this day, that beats what Spielberg did in 1993? And the answer to that is No. Colin Trevorrow is a terrible director with these movies. He's let me down every time. I don't know if if I see his name on something now, it's like, I don't care. I don't even want to go and see anything that you're associated with. Good for you. You've made lots of money with these things, but they're boring as hell. Another element that was kind of sad for me, of course, is that there's fans for this franchise, and there was a kid behind me talking about, man, I'm getting old. I remember when I saw the original movie in 2015, and I was thinking, wow, I remember when I was just rocked out of my chair when I saw the first Jurassic Park in 1993. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was so scared. I wasn't scared for a second in this movie. There's a couple of, interestingly choreographed sequences where you're thinking, okay, all right, well, they did some cool destruction and they created the effect of the jaw coming in and ripping apart a piece of something there, but everybody is going to be okay. It's like a thrill park ride, thrills taken out. That's this frickin' movie. It's so disappointing. I invited a couple of people and they to come and join me for this screening, by the way, and they smartly said no thank you. And I think if someone invites you to go see Jurassic World Dominion, you should also do the same. Say no thank you. It's insufferable. And, good on you, everybody that's going to make a lot of money from this, but bring the art back, okay? Freak us out. Make cooler dinosaurs. Why is the 1993 movie so much better than what they can make today, especially when you put excellent actors in there like Goldblum and Sam Neill and Laura Dern, and boy, are they charming. They deserve better. We deserve better. The dinosaurs deserve better. Jurassic World Dominion, I'm giving it a 4.5 out of 10. Don't go see it. It sucks.